Oh, everybody, welcome back to Knuckles and Family Friend podcast where we discuss anything that goes on in gaming, anime, comics, reality TV show. And on this Sunday, talking about the Challenge USA finale. As you know, it's Sunday, which means we're gonna get together and talk about this on Friday. But here on a Sunday, and you tell me my attitude right now is, I'm not feeling it today
No.
because
We
of
just
what.
kind of makes a podcast to talk about this shit on the 11th.
Yeah, I. Oh my god, yeah,
I
I
mean,
don't know. Oh,
oh my god. They should not put the challenge on any other channel but MTV from going forward. It started out so good, guys. Like, it started out great.
as you can tell, like I said before, we're talking about the Challenge USA finale, and my god, you can tell by our reaction. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people had the same reaction too. You were like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Like this was so bad that like I texted Kelly if she's awake because it was like at least past 11 o'clock right there because I get him a little bit later to watch the challenge, right? And I'm like, I watched that finale and I'm like, what the fuck did I
Uh-huh.
just
Well,
watch?
I was waiting for the text because I was like, I know he's going to text me once he sees it, and I know he watches it later, so I'll just wait. And
Yeah, I was surprised you were a little bit away. I thought you ladies would have been in bed by now, but I'm glad you did. Like I said, I texted Kelly and I talked to her. I was on speakerphone, so her and Casey heard me, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
it was god awful.
Like as Casey said, this show started off so well. Like everybody on Twitter was like, "Yo, this show is starting off so. This show is starting off great." But then we get this ended right here, and it's like, "Yo, what the?" First of all, this season was short. It was short, only 11 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Only 11 episodes. Like it could have been longer too. I don't know why they they decided, hey, there's five of you guys right now. Let's have a final. Or no, four or five. No, let's have a final right now. It's like, wait, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like they just. I'm just like like shocked, surprised. Like I didn't like normally I watch the episodes the second time to take notes. I didn't want to.
I didn't want to. I didn't. I read an article on the internet to like make sure that I wasn't forgetting anything or missing anything, and I wasn't. I
Yeah, no.
just I mean, maybe it was short because, and I know we'll get into this later as well, but like, did production really just like give up and they were like, we don't even care anymore? Like, final with 10 people. Like,
They had to. I guess they just weren't impressed by these people. I don't know.
I mean,
There's a lot of people there that it's like this show could have gone on for a long time. But
mm,
whatever reason though, they're like, no, we're gonna like keep this to 11 episodes. Like literally just one episode more than the than Challenge All Stars.
hmm
Because Challenge All Stars was only like 10 episodes.
yeah.
This one it was 11 episodes. Just one episode more.
And like,
Like
you would expect that from All Stars. You would expect All Stars to be like 11 episodes. But like
mhm.
this, like, it could have been more than what it was.
It could have, and honestly, this final was so bad. I forgot there was a first part of the challenge.
Hmm
This was 2 hours. Like the first part of it was like okay, which we can discuss about the first part. Let's discuss the first part. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen as we always do as the in our Excel. Shout out to Kelly and Keys for making this as always. So like honestly, like so this was the final challenge women's day in a way. But it's more important for the women, not important for the guys, but more important for the women. And I said we go straight to it, right? Like I don't think there's much to discuss at the first part of the episode, right?
No, they said like no, there was nothing that happened before really the challenge.
This happened at night too.
Hmm
This happened at night, so Kelly, as always, go ahead and grace of your presence of describing this challenge because right now I'm just like fuck everything right now.
So this challenge, I actually don't remember the name. I've had a few glasses. Oh, it's called Getting
It's
Tired.
right there.
Right there. Yeah. Do you want me to do it?
I've had a few glasses of wine. Maybe Casey should take this one.
I was actually with my friend just now, and she's a lightweight. She's a
I,
light. I'm like, are you already drunk? Or she's like, yo, tipsy. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what? How are you tipsy already?
I was at a baby shower earlier today, and they had some wine, and I brought some home, and then I just kept going. So I apologize. Take,
Alcoholic.
take it away.
Okay, so yes, this challenge was called Getting Tired, and what they had to do is players had to start on one side of the shore, jump in a lake, swim 500 meters across the lake, climb out of the lake, and enter an abandoned military base. And then they
It's
had to find
haunted.
it.
Ooh,
Was
it's haunted.
scary. It was kind of creepy. I wouldn't have liked it, and it was at night, so it was creepy. And then they have to find these tires that are worth points, and they have to take these tires back to their home base and you know get points for it. However, there's puzzles associated with the tires, so you have to complete a puzzle, get the tire, take it back to your base, and this goes on for 2 hours, and at the end of 2 hours, whoever has the most points wins.
And like I said, some of them are worth 5, 3, 20, but 20 points was the most difficult. Was the most difficult part of the difficult part of the puzzle. So like at the start of it, as always, Enzo's behind because it's swimming as always. So it was funny to see Kayla struggling to get up, but Sarah,
There.
Kayla she had her hand or her ass or whatever like that. Like
That's like teamwork on the final challenge for a woman's elimination. That was really nice of Sarah.
Yeah, but she
yeah,
was behind her, so she had to.
Yeah, I guess so.
they were treating us as a team, right?
Mhm.
So the biggest thing from this challenge was this is the first time we saw Angela struggling. Like it was only a matter of time before she was gonna struggle in something. And she tried going for the 20 points, which it can be a good strategy or it can be a bad strategy because you have the most points, but you better know how to complete this puzzle. And this girl was struggling on this puzzle. It was bad. Like this first time we saw vulnerability in Angela.
Mm-hmm. And it was like a slide puzzle, so I just don't. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know why she spent so much time on it, but who am
She
I?
she couldn't leave the puzzle, right? She had to stay at the puzzle.
She didn't
Like
have to.
No,
She
I
could have
feel like
gave
she
up
could
and
have
went
gave
to a different
up.
puzzle.
But then I feel like she didn't want to give up. And then we even talked about this during the episode. Like she got too far to turn around. Like at that point, it's like either way, like I have to finish this.
you have to. Yeah, like it was no other question. But Sarah, Kayla, Desi, and Alyssa, they would be smart. They're like, yeah, we're gonna go for like 10 points. Eventually,
Mm-hmm.
it'll add up because we don't know how difficult this tar thing. Honestly, I was paying attention more to the girls and to the guys because the guys were like, whatever. Like it was really between Tyson and Dominic, and then the other thing was, Ben when he said, "Oh yeah, I couldn't say him," oh he's gonna get hurt. Like he's gonna get hurt.
Uh-huh.
He was gonna get hurt, and I'm like, yeah, he's gonna get hurt, and he messed up his shoulder.
Yep.
And it looked bad. I'm like, this is not good. This
Nope.
is not good. It's not good for Ben. So I was, thinking to myself, okay, he's probably gonna get not gonna be able to be medically cleared the next day. But like I said, I was more focused on the women because it was a woman's elimination. So pretty much Sarah and Kayla were killing it. Honestly,
Yeah.
they were getting points while Angela was struggling. Obviously for Lissa, that's bad because that's her ride or die right there. That's her partner, right? And like it was difficult because it's like, yo, if she fails, I'm most likely going in.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like I think it took Angela over an hour and a half to finish that puzzle.
To do a
I
slide
know.
puzzle.
Like I don't even know. I wouldn't even have the patience to be at that puzzle. For an
20
hour and a half.
minutes tops. I would be at that puzzle
Mhm.
and then walk away. I don't know what she was thinking.
I choose Shrine because I think what happened was that Tyson was telling her, "Hey, you're good right now." He would come back and check on her, right? They was like, "Yeah, you gotta pick up the pace right now. You gotta pick up the pace." Like when he said that she was okay, she was like, "Okay, I'm a little bit sailor long because, like I said, Tyson was giving her, the 4-on-1 on the tires right there. So
Yeah.
as soon as he told her that you gotta pick it up, I think that's when she started frantic again. She's like, "Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God."
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, she got a bit greedy, which would I go for the 20 points? Maybe. I don't know. But I feel so like she tried to go for the kill early. Like
Yeah.
she swung and she missed.
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're confident with. Like, if she felt confident with the slider puzzle, then, like, sure. Personally, I wouldn't go for a slider puzzle first.
I would. But
I'm
I
not
would
good
be
at that.
good at the slider
Yeah,
puzzle.
but maybe that's what Angela was thinking. Like, I'm really good at the slider puzzle, and then it just snowballed.
Wait,
Like, that's
was
why
it like did she know what the slime puzzle at first when she started, or it just happened to be a slime puzzle when she got there?
once she got there, she saw that it was a slide puzzle.
Okay.
So, like, I don't even know if she knew, like, if she was good at slide puzzles
She
or not.
thought she probably thought, okay, I got this. I don't know. Like, well, Tyson was there too,
Yeah. But,
but they
like, I
probably.
don't think any of these people practiced puzzles before they came to the challenge.
I mean, all I gotta say is, I don't know how to play Sudoku. I don't know. I feel it's the Sudoku. I'm like, yeah, I
Like,
ain't
what
playing
do you
that
mean
shit.
you don't know the rules? Like, I love you people. Sorry.
Get
Oh,
today.
I don't know Sudoku rules.
You don't?
I don't know how to play Sudoku.
If you were
Oh.
going on to a challenge, would you?
But you wouldn't think that there's never been Sudoku.
Wait,
Well,
I don't. Yeah, we'll get into a little bit of that. We'll get into a little bit of that. But yeah, like I don't know. Like I said, I don't think Tyson and Angela had the same puzzle.
No. I don't think, and no, I don't
yeah,
think.
and once you get to a certain point in the slide puzzle, you wouldn't be able to like copy off anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, Angela was showing the weakness because, like I said, eventually, like he's like, anytime we have people, doing so well in these challenges, there's gonna be one chance where it's like, they just screw up and they fuck up. Like there's like everybody is not perfect. People want to say Banaz is the best challenger ever, arguably so, but
There's a whole
they
backpack,
he
like
can't. Yeah, he's not. He even says he's not good at puzzles.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said
So, like, if
he
you're
says
not
he's
good.
not. He says he's not good at puzzles, so it's like what can I don't know what he can deal with that. So I don't know. So pretty much, make a long story short, Tyson and Dominic, were ahead of the men, and Brian got hurt. And then for the woman, Angela came in last because she was just struggling the whole entire time. She was. The person that won that challenge was Sarah. So she finally won her first ever challenge. Like she's won eliminations, but she hasn't not won a daily challenge. So and that came at the best time for her because it's the last one before the final. So clearly, you already know she's keeping the buck. She's gonna try to go for Alyssa. And no, for whatever reason, for the guys, he was like, you know what, Tyson and Dom, you guys are winners. We're not gonna split. I'm like, okay. Quite honestly, it made the nomination a little bit better. Honestly, with having two guys, because like which side's conflicted right now? It is that this and the third. So pretty much, deliberations pretty straightforward. Angela said, "I don't want to go against Alyssa." They're trying to throw Kayla in, but she's the weak. She's the weakest, and it's like, here's my thing though: if she's so weak, how come you finished last?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like you finished last. You know what I'm saying? Like you finished last. So like to me, I mean, granted, obviously I would choose Angela over Kayla, but it's like you finished last in this challenge. So explain to me why I just choose Angela. I just choose Kayla over Alyssa. So pretty much, Sarah wanted Alyssa and Tyson wanted Kayla. So it came
Mhm.
down to Dominic, who he's gonna vote for. And, for the first time, it's like, you know what, man, I'm getting tired of Angela and Tyson telling
Mhm.
me what to do. Which I'm like, finally, like somebody speaks out
Right.
against it because like Angela, correction, it was mainly more Angela telling everybody what to do.
Uh-huh.
It was mainly Angela telling everybody what to do. She was all over the place with that.
Yeah, but they were listening to her. It's not like she was being like aggressive.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, I agree, but it's like
They were just
like
listening to her. Like, strange.
Yeah,
This whole season's very strange.
Yeah.
it's very strange. Like she was running the men. Like
Mhm.
Angela was running the men in this show. Like without a doubt. So we get to elimination and excuse me. And we find out that the whole crew voted for Alyssa because Dom was getting tired of um have like I said, Angela and Tyson Helmut did, which I respect that.
Mhm.
And we talked about this last week.
We did.
We were like, oh, last night the last final is pro wrestling. I'm like,
Uh
fuck, it's pro wrestling. This is gonna
huh.
this is gonna be one sided. And Angela's all crying like, oh my god, I'm going against a friend. Oh my god. And my response was,
You be alright, nigga. You tough, right?
like Missy with that crying shit, Angela. Missy with that crying shit. Oh my god, it's going against my friend. I'm like, oh, okay, now you care. Like
Right?
that was all
Like,
some bullshit, man. It was all some bullshit. Quite honestly, I'm not gonna get into it, man. Angela's son, Alyssa. It was quick. It was like 2 minutes.
yeah. They only did 2 rounds. She didn't even let her win a round. Like,
She
I'm
was
gonna I'm gonna make this quick and painless. Right
yeah.
there.
And that's what she even said. She was like, I don't like to, in these situations, I don't like to flush it out. Like, I'm just going to be done. And she just took her out.
Yeah, it was. I kind of wish it was I kind of wish it was
Sarah.
Sarah and Angela. That would have been a lot better. But
Like
I
I feel
feel
like maybe production needs to figure out a way to like be able to switch like eliminations. I know that that was cheating and
Well,
would
but,
be
like-
really bad, but like I just feel like these classics we've been getting stuck with duds lately, like pole wrestles, hall brawls. Like it's like annoying.
I feel like it was more this season. They tried to bring in like the classics towards the end of the season, but they were all duds.
Like
They were all duds.
So annoying when they're a dud. When it's like, oh,
And we waited all season for pole wrestle.
And
we were.
done like the back off, like the backpack challenge. Like
Yeah.
I want to see that come back.
That was
Sorry,
that was
if
like
I'm
they
getting,
I think they
into-
found out afterwards how kind of unfair that was.
I don't think it was.
I
unfair.
don't think it was unfair.
I mean, and
either
I'm-
because we
I
got
am
bananas backpack
Team
from it.
bananas, but like I think that that's a good one.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, but no. Overall, though, this shit was just garbage, yo.
Mm,
Yeah.
Well, it was anticlimactic.
yeah.
Yes.
It was anticlimactic, and bye, Alyssa, peace. Now we get to the final, and this is the best part of the episode right here. So let me go ahead and change this to the final. Yes, and before the final even started, now apparently on Tyson's podcast, like apparently they knew that a Ben was hurt, they was going to get eliminated. Like they asked Ben earlier if he wanted to compete. And he said, "Yeah, but I think oh, they said no, it ain't gonna happen." Like I don't know. Like at first I'm like, okay, let him fight out. But when I
Yeah.
saw what I had to do, the swimming part, I'm like, yeah, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, and and I heard like people talking about like why did they even fly Ben out there? Like most likely because they already had the flights home for them from where they were. So they're like, we might as well just bring him and then tell him he's eliminated. But that sucked.
Hmm It did, but as soon as I heard because we knew headed down to it, it was gonna be partners. But as soon as he got eliminated, I'm like, oh shit, this is not gonna be good. Now it's gonna be like a bit of unfairness because we already have so pretty much here it's like a race up in the mountain. Each of the race players will be put in teams of two. First place of the leg will get 5 points. Second place will get 4 points. Third place 3 points. Fourth place 2 points. Fifth place 1 point. Partner by blah blah blah. So like each round was a different partner. So the algorithm, right?
Yeah.
So
I forgot.
now that Ben was gone, there's a girl that's gonna be by this. Now I already said, okay, I'm not like how does this go right now. I felt as though at that part it should be every man for themselves. Single, that's it. No teams.
Yes.
Because already I'm thinking to myself, okay, that's not gonna be fair. Because I mean, granted, maybe some parts it's better to be alone, but like, well, also let's also say this that TJ said that if
Uh-huh.
you quit in any part of this final, you're
The
done.
partner comes with you.
Even before the partner thing, he says if you quit, you're done. But then later on he said if your partner quits, you end up getting disqualified too. Which I'm like, okay, no one's gonna quit, right? Because they're hyping this up, right? No one's gonna
Right?
quit, right?
Right?
So
These
why
are
you have
people who know that they can do this. Like, they don't give up. They're the best. They've done this and this and sorry.
like I said, I just no, you're good. I just hate when it's like somebody's fate is in my hands that I have no fucking control. And I thought it was some bullshit. I feel as though it should have been singles as soon as Ben left because it was uneven.
Yeah.
It
I
was
agree.
uneven. But for whatever reason, they decided, go along with this bullshit. Because quite honestly, the person that had to do this final must have been high. And I don't smoke, but maybe I should try smoking right now to feel
I
high. But
smoke, and I would never have thought that that was a good idea. I've smoked multiple times. Oh,
I probably should start smoking because just be like, yo, how do I just feel that stupid? Let me feel something for like one day because you were really stupid.
Yeah.
Y'all were really stupid.
Yeah.
Like it was just so dumb idea, right? So all right. So the first part, okay, it was a 500-meter dash. It was swimming, and the water was cold. So obviously the teams were for right. Danny and Kayla, Dominic, Angela, Tyson, Justine, and Enzo and Desi, and Sarah's by herself. All right, so Team Sarah that part, right? So 500 meters swimming and solve a sliding puzzle. The water was cold. I know it's bad, but when you have $1 million at stake, fuck that shit. I'm gonna keep on going, right? So
Right?
let,
These
let's
people
let, let's
call themselves athletes. Don't get me wrong. I would never swim in cold water, but I don't consider myself any sort of competitor or athlete.
yep.
But that's what you came to
So
the challenge to do.
yeah, all right. So let's get to the elephant in the room as the first part of the challenge. Well, what is final, and that's Enzo quitting on Desi.
Uh,
It was bad.
it was bad.
that sucked
Like,
because
you-
Desi deserved better. She could have
It
gone through the
was
challenge.
it was so fucked, man. Like
Mhm.
I feel as though I know I'm not a conspiracy theories at all, but like I feel as though they set her up to fail. It was really really bad, and I honestly, man, I don't know how Enzo can look at himself in the face right now. Like
Especially when she was like, "Oh, I'll carry you," and he was like, "Don't touch me." He freaked out.
Mhm. Not
like
cool.
it was already a problem when he quit on who did he quit on earlier? Was it Justine that he quit on earlier? Yeah, it was Justine. It was just yeah. He quit on
Uh-huh.
Justine. He quit on Justine right there, and
Mhm.
and did to Desi, and it's just not fair. It was like so why could Sarah be by herself but Desi couldn't?
Right?
Right?
Like, why were there parts set up where somebody could be by themselves? But
But my partner, like,
yeah,
there's another part of why this final was fucked. Because Ben already leaves, the world's already fucked up. Now Enzo leaves, Desi can't do anything about it.
well,
Out of
he
her
needs the
control.
girls partner up. Why couldn't Sarah and Desi partner up? Like,
Right?
why couldn't they do it that
Right?
way?
Right?
Instead, no. And oh my god, like, I
I mean,
understand that you're getting ready to die and everything, but it's like, like it was just. Oh my god! How like you have a life jacket on. You're not gonna die. They're gonna keep you afloat. But like you're panicking. You're freaking out. You wanted this, right?
mm-hmm.
You
And like,
wanted this.
even if everything was so last minute with production that they were just kind of making last minute decisions, like, you should be able to be in a place where you make better ones.
To be on TV.
Yeah, like to be
Yeah.
like on TV like that, like make better decisions. Like, again, were they stoned? I don't know.
Crazy.
It was some bullshit, man. Like I you could not feel better for Desi. It was just that was stolen from her, man. Like she
Mhm.
had nothing. This like it's just not fair.
Mm-mm.
And all this fair, like, no, this was some bull. No, fuck it, this some bullshit.
Yeah. Like
Mhm.
when we say everything's fair in Love War and Challenges, like it doesn't include production.
No,
this is
like,
more
that's,
like the
yeah.
players against each other. This was wrong. This was
Mhm.
wrong.
Which maybe that's why everything turned out the way it did.
Mm-hmm.
Now it was one thing after the other. So now Enzo and Desi are disqualified. Well, Enzo's disqualified. I like. Man, I don't know what to do with that right there. It was just bad.
It was bad.
It was
It was really bad. So that was honestly at that point I didn't even care who won that one. That really stole the show for me. Was what on round
Mhm.
one. So the first place, who was first place? It was Danny and Kayla.
Mm-hmm.
Sarah was second, right?
Yep, Sarah was
So yeah,
second.
it was a point system, which to me,
Uh-huh.
quite honestly, I feel the points didn't really matter.
It didn't.
It
I
didn't.
really like the point system.
When
though. Like,
Kasey
I
was-
like this format. Like,
When Kasey was writing the notes, I was like, "Why even put the points on there?" And she was like,
we have to talk
Speak
about
that
it.
out.
We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it kind of. By the way, you spelled Tyson wrong.
"Tyson's."
Really, bro?
Tyons. Well, I don't even care about this. I don't even care about his name anymore after what I witnessed of him. I don't even care about it anymore. I don't even care anymore. All right.
Loser.
All right. So now we have that for round one. So what is round two? Please reveal us for us.
Round 2 pairs
Round two pairs.
were Danny and Angela, Tyson and Sarah, Dom and Justine, and then Kayla was on her own.
And this had to be one of the most weakest eating challenges I've ever
God.
seen. No,
Can't
correct. It is the weakest. It is the weakest.
the weakest. The weakest.
The weakest.
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. In the final it is, but remember in what was it? I think it was like a rival season. It was early and it was like they had to eat like these or like someone had to eat brownies. It was lame, but whatever.
Oh, I know what you're. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a rival.
But this was ridiculous for
Some
a
of Vendettas?
challenge.
Yeah. It was. It wasn't Vendettas. It was Rivals 3.
Yeah, it was Rivals 3 because it was Simone and I forget his name. And then
Yeah.
just two like random teams.
Yeah.
Mm.
It was
Can't
Simone
remember.
and somebody, and then like yeah.
Yeah. I can't think of names right now.
But
Okay.
for a final, give me onions, garlic, and lemon juice any day.
And wait, who's the vegan? It was Kayla. No, it was Angela.
Angela.
And then Angela's all everyone's all kind for Angela. It's like, do you know what Nehemiah went through?
Right?
He's a vegan or vegetarian.
Yeah.
I think he was a vegetarian. I don't think
I think
He had-
I think he was a bit
Regardless, that he ate meat.
meat. He ate meat. In All Stars, they had to eat those hot ass peppers, and everybody got super sick. And these people couldn't eat freaking onion and garlic. And why would you bite into an onion? I just think that is a silly way to eat an onion. If I had to eat a whole onion, I would cut it up
and throw it in your
and
mouth.
throw it in my mouth. And then I'd mince the garlic up into it and just eat it.
And the garlic's small enough, I would have just with the lemon juice right down the hole.
It was bad. I'm like, this is really it. I've seen way worse eating challenges. Way worse. What did Justin say? I had the best throw up or whatever. Somebody had the best throw up apparently.
Yeah, it was Justine, and I was proud of her. She was like, I just got it all out. And it was great. I was ready to go.
So, all right, so
Justine.
yeah, so just reveal who the place for me right now, Kasey or Kelly, who's placing that. So we had
Danny, Angela.
which Danny did it again.
Danny talked about Kiki.
Oh yeah,
and then we got to see Kiki.
Oh, but we'll save that. We'll save that. We'll save that. Sarah Tyson second, Justin and Dom third. And I'm proud of Kayla because look, she was on the verge of quit, but at the same time, I'm like, God dang, man, this is like cakewalk compared to what the other eating challenges were.
know.
And like,
I think she had to eat as much as everybody else did.
She
there.
did.
I had a lot of questions about production in this episode. There's a
I-
lot of things where I'm just like, I don't know, because some things just didn't make any sense to me. Honestly,
Yeah. Because
some things didn't make any sense to me. But yeah, I don't know. But I mean, she didn't quit, so I gotta give her that. So thank you, Kayla, for not quitting for now. But we get to get to round 3. Let's get to round 3.
well, didn't after they eat they stayed the same teams and had to do the equation?
Oh yeah, then they had. Oh my God, yes.
Oh
Be
yeah, that's
silly.
right.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
forgot
So,
to talk about that.
so after they ate, they had to run, and there was like an equation down the path, but it was still the same outcome.
Yeah, see, this is why I don't care. I remember forgetting some shit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
yeah, like, oh, yay, 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 oh,
Anyway,
yay.
it was still the
Fuck
same.
that shit. I'm gonna just keep on going.
They didn't even
So-
show Kayla like
Nope.
doing the math equation.
Yeah.
Nope. So then for round 3, we have Dom and Kayla, Angela, Tyson, Sarah and Danny, and Jesse was by herself. Which this is one of the things where I felt as though being by herself fucking sucked.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That was some bullshit.
And
That-
this is also like where like my mind is blown on like the rest of the final.
like
This is where everything just starts to fall apart. I mean, it was already falling apart with the onions and garlic, but this is where it really just starts to like crumble.
yeah, like oh my god, yeah, it was. I don't remember much of the final of this thing, but I just know that Justine was like she was fucked.
Uh-huh.
She was fucked. She couldn't do it. She just couldn't she didn't quit, but she was way behind. She
Yeah.
was way behind, and she couldn't really do anything at that point. So, yes, reveal who won. Honestly, I don't really care. I don't give a
Oh.
shit.
I forget. Like yeah, like honestly, I really didn't. Oh, that was small count.
All I just know is Justin came in last in that one. That's all I remember.
Yeah. Oops.
Yeah, Tyson and Angel were together. Yeah, Tyson and Angel came in first. Sarah Day came in second. Kayla and Don came in third, and except for Justin came in fourth.
Well, and then this is again where I don't understand because they didn't make Justine do the then they show it on TV. They didn't make Justine do the John where they had to memorize
that Philly shit.
Hmm?
and they had to do the little thing, but they didn't even make Justine do it. They said you timed out, like you just have the least amount of points.
It was. Yeah, man, they're like, I guess President was like, we don't feel like waiting forever because no, you ain't got to do this shit. Like, it was unfair to have one person memorize that shit, where everyone else has 2 people.
Right?
Like this final was just a clusterfuck.
It was a
It was a clusterfuck. And now bring it to one of the best parts of this whole entire episode right now. The controversy everyone was talking about. All right, let's get to round 4. Let's get to this shit.
Round 4. Sorry, yeah. Sorry. I don't use that mouse. I always use my.
I know. This is my laptop, so I know how to use it. It's
Danny and Justine, Tyson and Kayla, Dom and Sarah and Angela. And I heard some shit. I heard some behind the door shit about this challenge too. So pretty much it was an overnight challenge, and they had to dig how many they had to dig or whatever like that, like get as much dirt as they
They
can.
moved one pile of dirt to another area. They had a wheelbarrow, and one person could sleep while the other person moved dirt, and then they would have to switch places. But Angela was by herself.
So now, great, yeah, I thought it was fucked up for her to be by. Like I said, another part of the challenge where it's messed up, right? Now it's cold, it's dark now, and she's like, I'm gonna come in last place anyway. Which, yes, she's right about that. So I'm just gonna quit. I'm just gonna end it right now. I'm done. I'm gonna save my energy for tomorrow and be ready. And she's saying in the tent, I just quit. So she said the cue word quit, and you could see that pissed off. You even Tyson shaking his head like, really? You claim to be this badass chick. Seeing your family and everything, and then you go ahead and quit like that. Now, granted, I know it's bull. I mean, that was like, it was bullshit. She's by herself, right? But we'll say it.
Yeah.
We'll set it for a little bit later right now. I don't want to get what happened the next day because we all know what happened the next day. So now apparently Dom and Sarah killed this, and apparently we're not apparently we know that, right? They finished. What we didn't know is that apparently Tyson said everybody they just told everybody that, hey, you guys taking too long. So pretty much Sarah and Dom was actually finished. I know you heard about that.
I didn't know because they didn't say anything. So I was just kind of like, where did everybody go?
Yeah, so Dom and Sarah was actually really finished it. They said everybody was just saying, "Oh, hey, we're just gonna end this right now. Let's just go." But regardless, none of them quit though. None of them really quit. They're just, they kept going. It was just taking way too long, honestly.
Yeah.
Taking way too long. So like, they didn't quit. They were forced to quit. So the next day, TJ said, "Angela, what happened? Just couldn't do it." When I say actually, well, you didn't finish. She didn't finish. So you know what happened? She got eliminated. You know how I felt when she got eliminated? This is how I felt when she got eliminated.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
Like, I was like, rightfully so.
I
The
mean,
fact that
I agree. She quit. She fucking quit. I agree.
and I see people capping for it's like, shit, it was so right from like, y'all capping more for Angela than y'all for Desi.
I agree.
Desi got fucked. Now,
Right?
like TJ said earlier, if you quit, you're done. He said that. I even had to see Devon, like how you read? Is it Devon or Devon?
Davon.
She even had to correct me, but yo, TJ Sanders, which I gotta listen, I gotta listen to their podcast, by the way. I want to see what they said about this. No, it was Devin. No, Devin said that TJ explained the rules. He did explain the rules. He said if you quit, you're done. Even before the part of the thing came up, he said you quit, you're done.
Yeah.
And what did Angela do? She quit. So why are people capping for her and not for Desi? Desi, like I literally know. Somebody tweeted. I don't even know. I don't even know I can even get this. I don't know if some notifications. I gotta see. Let's see. Somebody said. Man, shout out to these queens. Blah blah blah. This that, and the third. It's all kind of for Angela. And I said in the comment, but Angela quit. Desi didn't.
Quit.
And Desi didn't.
Desi didn't quit.
Yeah, man, I was gonna see the thread on this. Let me see. Okay, the category is Rob Queens who deserve better. And this person got so many likes, blah blah. And I literally tweeted, I said, but Angela quit. Desi didn't.
Angela quit. Desi didn't. Mm-hmm.
So make it make sense. Angela got robbed when it was her decision to quit. Which, had she stayed, because since Sarah and Dom finished, had she stayed, keep on doing, she probably would been there next day.
Yeah. The only thing that I can think of is that production didn't say, hey, if you stop, you're going to be DQ'd, which they have said in the past, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I could see that. But, like, obviously they already did Desi dirty. So, like, don't sit here like, you quit. You did quit.
You did. And stop fucking capping, bro. Like, she quit. She just said, I just quit. She said in the tent.
Yeah.
She said in the tent. So another reason why this part was because the strongest girl out there who was favorable to win, she quit.
Mm-hmm.
That y'all are so twins. But yeah, like no, but she was sorry, man. She was sorry.
You're sorry, all right. You're the sorriest motherfucker in this motherfucker.
She was sorry. Sorry, man. Like I'm not coming out as a person, but I lost respect for her a little bit. It's like you lost my respect for doing that shit.
Yeah.
You did. But it gets better. But wait, there's more. But wait, there's more. I'm literally like at scream. But wait, there's more. There's more. All right. Okay. Can I get to
round 5?
All right. Now to round 5. the last part of this awesome final. Reveal that shit. It was individuals.
It was an
Race to the
individual
finish.
10-mile race to the finish with 2 puzzles along the way.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. It's all good, right? All right, let's do it. Right, let's do it. Right. First one was a simple puzzle. You know, I'm not gonna say simple puzzle, but like get pieces together, right? Second piece was Sudoku, which for the guys, Tyson was leading the way. He finished first part of the puzzle. Then was it Justine finished for the first one, right? Justine finished.
Justine finished quick as shit.
I was like, shit, okay. Not just no surprise. Tyson doing well. I'm like, okay, he's doing well. He's kind of winning this shit, right? So Dan was behind him, but he was walking. I'm like, okay, bro, why are you walking? Like, don't you run a little bit? Like, I don't get it. So, but Sarah was struggling, but Kayla eventually finished. Donna eventually finished. Sarah was struggling. I'm like, oh my god. I'm thinking to myself at a point. I'm like, I think Sarah's gonna win this because like I think her biggest competition, Angela, is gone, but Sarah is struggling, right? So we get to the main event, Sudoku, and for whatever reason, there's like he practiced Sudoku for a long time. It's like I knew I knew deep down in the future it was gonna come out to help me, and it really did not help me. And I'm asking that question. So how do you play Sudoku?
So you have 6 blocks, right? And then you also have rows. So you have numbers 1 through 9, and you can't have the same number in the same block, the same row down, or the same row across.
Okay, sounds complicated.
You should practice. You should play some.
Yeah.
It's interesting. But like if I were going into like a situation like this, like that is just like something that like I feel like you would need to know. Like any sort of game show, you should know Sudoku.
So
and I that now.
I should play Sudoku.
Yeah. Download the.
I don't sure, if I ever feel like it.
You don't go on a challenge without knowing what a Sudoku is. Clearly.
Or swimming.
Yeah.
Or swimming. But yes, well Tyson was ahead, but then Danny passed, he made his finish. You're like, Danny's got ahead. So then we see Justine and Dom, they're there. They are struggling.
Mm-hmm.
They are struggling. Times I can't feel my hands. Like I can't do this. Dom, of course, was bitching. What he likes to do. But I mean, I guess the same guy we got from the early elimination came back. So I was like, oh yeah, you gotta quit, right? You gotta quit, right? You gotta quit, right? You gotta quit. And all these motherfuckers, these 3 motherfuckers quit.
Yeah,
Justine
quit. She didn't even complain though.
Say what?
Like Justine didn't complain.
She didn't complain, but she just looked like it was bad. It was bad, but yeah, bro, man. And what did Titan say? I can beat these challenge guys.
Yeah, I can beat these challenge guys, but now I have to start over and my hands are cold. Like,
hey, congratulations, you played yourself.
Bunch of quitters.
I'm like, and then I'm like, Kayla's like, I know so I can do this.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, Kayla's gonna probably win this.
Like, okay. Yeah, go win this, Kayla. Go win this, Kayla.
She quit too.
False.
Just so you guys know, she quit too.
False. She quit too. They were dropping as flies. They were dropping, and I don't even want to show this shit anymore. You already know this part right there. But Danny finished. Well, Kiki finished. Kiki finished. Let's be like, we cheer for Kiki. We cheer for Kiki, not Cowboy Man, but we cheer for Kiki, and they did it. They did it, right?
Danny and Kiki.
Now Sarah, she looked like she was about to die.
Oh my god.
But Sarah,
she didn't quit. I thought she was gonna quit the first.
I thought she was gonna quit, but she's like, nah, I got a son. I gotta inspire my son. But here's my thing, though. Production had to say something. Because you
I
mean
don't
it's
think
like
she finished that puzzle.
They
I don't
didn't
think
show her finish the puzzle.
I don't think she did finish the puzzle.
something had to happen.
Yeah.
Something had to have happened because like I'm giving her props for finishing, but it's like production had to say something to be like, keep on going, you time now, let's go. But regardless, she didn't quit. But I had the feeling that production had her hand in something to help out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They had their
There's
hand
no
in
way.
something to help out. There's no way. There's no way she went through this perfectly right there. No way. But Sarah didn't quit, and she thought she was last place.
Yeah, she
Mhm.
got up there. She's like, nobody's up here.
And
Oh
Dan's like,
man, I
really?
must be that far away.
And they're, no, we're only once. She's like, what? And TJ's like, congratulations, man, you two fish. And you know what's funny? TJ said, I thought y'all couldn't handle it.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably Cap, because it's like he was right at the end of the day. Everybody just quit. And when it's a shout out to Danny and Sarah, y'all won. But let's get to the main meats and potatoes of this podcast, right? Was this the worst final ever?
I'm trying to think. So the only other
For
one,
different reasons.
for different reasons, the only other one I can think of that was this bad. What was it? Like where it was where Eric couldn't finish.
Big Easy.
No.
Gauntlet 3.
Yeah.
Gauntlet
Yeah.
3.
But I don't agree. I think that it was like, remember when they had to bet on, this is back in the day, when they had to bet
Yeah.
on, and then the one team ate all of the food and like won,
Yeah.
and then but they had put all of their points on that challenge, so it's like the other team was like, we can't win now. It was
that back then the challenge was like 30 minutes.
You're right.
So like that would have been interesting back then. But as much as the challenge has like progressed, like you couldn't pull that off. And you would never think to try to do that.
You're right.
I'll say this, as far as I can remember, this might be the worst final I've seen for a different reason though. Because I thought the conditions they were in were tough because it was cold. Whereas Spies, Lies, and Alex, I thought that was some bullshit because I don't think they did that many difficult things besides moving the medicine ball together, and that final portion was complete bullshit. Like I said, I still stand by that. Tori and Emmy got screwed.
Uh-huh.
The fact that a loser got control of the game was some bullshit. Like the rule, like what they did wasn't all that tough. I'm not saying it wasn't tough, but it's like compared to what these guys did in USA was bullshit, and the rules were dumb. The rules were dumb in the USA too. But the reason why I feel as though this might have been the worst one because everybody quit.
Yeah.
Like I've never seen this amount of people quit.
Yep.
Like I've never ever seen it before in my life. Like how?
And even with, and like again, I'm probably gonna go off somewhere, but like in my brain, I can only think that MTV production and what is it, CBS or ABC, whatever other production must have been like going at it somehow. Yes,
they had to, because this was really, really bad. Like I said, this show started off very strong until this last episode. It did not deliver. First, here's the thing. What I like about this challenge season was that it was mainly about competition, less drama, BS. Because there was really there wasn't any argument. There wasn't really where anyone was like they had to get between everybody. Like, no, stop the camera, all that type of shit. You didn't really see that, which I respect that shit. But the fact that we left with a anticlimactic final and have this many people quit. Bro, I'm sorry. I'm not. I hate this. Sorry, I'm not sorry. No, I'm not apologizing. These guys are not ready for MTV. They're not ready for the real deal.
Oh, no way.
No way.
Even those Danny and Sarah won, they're not ready.
No.
They are never grand. They're gonna be part of the challenge, the challenge Olympics or whatever, shit like that. Speaking of, I got apparently they finished filming for the England one. Apparently it took 14 days.
Guess what? Kasey's gonna be surprised. Kasey didn't look up any spoilers for it. Let's see what
Really?
happens. I didn't look up any spoilers for that.
But you're still going to those. So I don't know why we're cheering you
I
for
know,
this.
now that
Now
I'm
you
You're still
know
gonna
what
look.
you're going
So
to.
what am I doing after this?
But,
oh
like,
yeah.
Well, I guess we don't know any of those people either, right?
No, I guess yeah. Like how am
Like
I?
Kyle's
what am I-
not going to be on it.
I know. How about them not like? Well,
These are completely new
let me
people,
get
though,
into
right?
it because they didn't cast Theo. Theo wanted to be casted.
I don't know why still haven't brought this guy back.
I know, but like it's ridiculous.
Well, but here's the after what you just saw in this one. I think you're right. I think he'd rather be back in MTV, right, and CBS.
I know. I don't know if TJ's gonna be hosting any ABC challenges. He's probably like, dude.
This was just it made a mockery of the challenge. To be
It
honest,
did.
with you.
I feel bad for the people that like watched this thinking that this was the challenge.
Like yes,
Because it's
this
on
is-
like public TV.
That's
like,
the
if it's on
thing.
Another channel. Like I feel like older people that don't have cable, like now think that this is the challenge and it's not. Like,
Mhm.
oh,
This is a
don't.
spinoff. But the way how it's set up, to the fact that it was not on the app, it was on TV, made you say, okay, we can build something. Because I thought it could have built something from this. I don't know what the fuck you can build off of this. You build off, who can quit. And here's the thing, they lost all the money. So when you quit, you don't usually get the money. Because this was an easy way to get your money. Just cross the finish line and you get your money. Nah, we gotta quit. Fuck the money. Like, fuck that shit.
Right?
Like, and it's like I said, I don't want to come at these people personally, but it's like, oh, y'all motherfuckers quit.
right.
That's Desi and Sarah
Right.
and Danny.
And I feel like if Desi been given the chance, like she would have finished.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I
I
think she
know
would've-
she knows Sudoku, but I don't think that she doesn't know Sudoku. Like I would assume she knows it.
Mm-hmm.
I hope is there something on the internet that does Desi know Sudoku?
I'm
sure she said it
I'm curious to know how Desi felt. No, Phil, first of all, I think who was that guy from the Asian race, Kayla's friend that she won the elimination with?
Oh. Let's look in our notes. Hold on.
Because my guy Malik responded back to him. I gotta find what he said. I gotta find what he said. He pretty much liked a lot. He tweeted a lot that I like. He's like, "Missed opportunity by the challenge CBS," and he retweeted this. It wasn't him, and this is Rachel. Missed opportunity by the challenge challenge CBS, and those involved to not let the women team up after that guy Enzo quit. The first 5 minutes, we should have actually had a fair final. This made absolutely no sense, and Bunny Murray should do better this far into the series. Seriously,
Mm-hmm.
he also tweeted about something else. Oh, James, it's like this. Yo, MTV Malik, shout out to you for this shit. James Wallington said, "I'm pretty sure this was a recent interview that said this was the most grueling final in the history of the show." So, and shout out to MTV Malik, he said, "The challenge for War of the Worlds, no debate."
Mm-hmm.
This.
Yeah.
Like the fact that this
I disagree. Like this was not the hardest final. No
like
way.
conditions were tough, I'll give you that, but this was like compared to what I've seen in other finals, it was almost, I'm not gonna say a but this was like
There was a path up the mountain.
Yeah, like even
There was a path.
even
They weren't even given like a pickaxe where they were climbing up the mountain.
Yeah, like and there was even recently a final. Wasn't there like a blizzard in the middle of the mountain while it was happening?
I think that was Battle of the X's.
Yeah, like it's just it was not the hardest final.
This was the most.
It might have been.
It was
the
the
best.
most.
I don't even know. No, I
The
disagree.
week, bro, like
They had people
these-
running
these-
into ice cold water in negative degrees. Like
this makes Jay look good now when he's acting dog walk.
I know.
No,
It
bro,
literally was like he would have eaten the onion.
He would
have
Yeah,
eaten
the algae, yeah, bro. Even Josh tweeted, "What the fuck?"
Josh,
Josh tweeted this.
Josh would have beat Josh wouldn't have beat Danny. Josh would have beat everybody that quit in a final. Josh.
God, bro. It's the people that I did not like in the other MTV show. I'm like, God, they probably could have done so much better with this.
You know what? Josh even maybe got a little screwed that this didn't happen beforehand. Josh, he could have been a challenge. Josh could have been a challenge champ compared to these guys. Wow. That's what we're talking about right now. That's where we're at, people.
I was just so happy this shit was even over.
I just want people to know that if you didn't watch the challenge on MTV and you watch this bullshit, don't believe it. Like, it's not a challenge. It's not the challenge.
Get cable, October 12th.
Let's talk about October 12th. Sooner than expected.
Fucking go.
Ride or die.
Let
me just start by saying this. Let me start by saying this. I don't know why, but I think I have the biggest crush on Nuri right now. Like, I always thought she was cute, but lately now, Nuri's just been looking drop dead.
Because
gorgeous.
Kasey in love with Nelson, cheering for the same team this year.
Oh my God, Nuri's so beautiful. Like, I don't know. I have the like. I was like in D, but something about Nuri, I'm just like, oh my God, like, bro, how is this queen single? Like, oh my, she is just. Here's the thing, right? But I love all of it, right? Like, I like some thickness and shit like my woman, but like with Nuri though, that goes all out the window for me.
She's beautiful.
Oh my God.
It's actually crazy that you're talking about Nuri's when Amber is on the like poster for this season.
Do you like that? It sounds like you don't like that.
I mean, I like Amber.
Oh, yeah.
But like you love Amber.
Do I love? Okay, I love it. I guess maybe because the fact that the whole like her and Fessy thing, I just felt as though that was unfair for her. I think maybe that's why I was really liking her. Well, I did like the other Amber. It was Amber M. I did like her, but no, Nuri though, I don't know, man. Nuri just looks drop dead gorgeous, man. If someone's looking at this and watching this, please I'll add this myself to be like, please let me know that I love Nuri. She is just drop dead gorgeous, man. Like I'll be cheering for her.
Did you watch her in the Are You the One?
I didn't watch her. My first time with her was X on the Beach.
Okay.
That's my first time knowing her and D. That's why I first time I knew them. But I know that so from what I know is that for the first time ever, their partner is they're choosing.
Yeah, you bring your partner with you. Except obviously like they did that with Bloodlines, but like this is like you could bring anybody. You're ride or die.
I hope they put in the beginning like who picked who.
So then my other question is how does like Darrell, Veronica, because they weren't there at the beginning part of this, from what I know.
They weren't. Really? Yeah, they come in later.
And then and then you have I think at the time Anissa was with somebody else, and all of a sudden her ride or die is Jordan.
I don't look.
There were two COVID alts, and like her partner didn't come back after the second one, and then she came back with Jordan. So I don't know how they're gonna like produce it. Like I don't know how that's gonna like work out.
Are Tori and Jordan gonna like?
Yeah, there's drama.
There's drama with
Tori and Jordan. Like this season is going to be fire, guys. Like do they have drama? Yes.
But see, here's my thing. Anissa and Tori should be best friends, right? So how the fuck are you ride or die with Jordan with your best friend's ex fiance?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Do you want to win a challenge, or do you want to have a friend? Like, if Anissa's gonna win a challenge, it's gonna have to be with Jordan. Yeah, like you get like. I mean, I'm sure CT told all of these people no. Like, I won't be your ride or die.
You won't bring my... Which, to me, it's like... Which one I'm surprised... I'm surprised with Darrell and Veronica. So, I think her... Jeanette... I guess... Wait. Hold on.
That wouldn't even be fair.
Hold on. Let me see.
They couldn't.
Let me see. What were you about to say?
You're gonna be mad.
We were talking about who CT's ride or die would be if he were on the season, and Kasey said it would be Kara.
And then we said that they couldn't even have a season where CT and Kara were partners. It would.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
I know, like right, like they can't even have that as a
How
team.
did you have that? How did you have that already up there, Robert?
Yeah.
Holy shit, I'm gonna come.
Like what?
I know, right? That's why they couldn't have CT or Kara on the challenge. I mean, because you would think maybe Kara is that smart that she wouldn't even be like, I don't even want Polly as a partner. If Bananas and Nani are gonna be a team,
If it would be,
I'd go.
CT,
It would be Kara and CT, and it would be curtains.
So clearly, Nani brought Bananas out of retirement.
I feel like
I feel like
that
Nani
way.
was like, "Come on,
Motherfucker, I need a win. Like, if I'm gonna get a win, you're the only one to do it.
right."
And then now she has Kasey on her side. I feel like Banani's in it to win it this season. Calling it now.
They have to. They have to. So yeah, I mean, no, man. That trailer, seeing that trailer made me feel better after watching that.
Me too. Like that's what I needed, and I'm wondering if they like set it up that way, like, because I was so I was upset. I was sad. I was upset. Like I watched this season. Like I love the challenge. I look forward to finals.
And that's the problem, right? Because like you can have a good everything can be going so well. That final is so important. If you have a bad final, it kind of like makes you forget what happened in the whole entire season. Like, if your final is trash, the whole season. First of all, final record was already garbage in my opinion, and the final was even more garbage for that. Like, but you know, Spies, Lies, and Allies was okay, but then that final was just like, what the fuck,
right?
Just the best. It's quite honestly, not a whole lot of people from the Spies, Lies, and Allies made it back to this one.
Mm-mm.
The only person I saw is what was it, Michelle and Jay?
Michelle went on.
That's Michelle. Wait, was it Corey to be part? Wait, I thought Corey was to be on this season.
Corey retired.
No, not Corey. I meant the other Corey.
Oh,
I thought he was supposed to be on this.
Me too.
I thought it was. I thought he was on this.
I think he was like an alternate, which is a shame.
Yeah, I liked him.
Mm-hmm.
I could have.
He's annoying, but I liked him.
I mean, I love Nam. I love Nam.
And he's gotten hurt so much.
Mm-hmm.
Is he on the season?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's good. So I hope he does well. But who's his partner? Somebody we
don't know. That's like, yeah, somebody we don't know.
So I don't know if I like that. Well,
oh my god!
Out of all the seasons, for me to want Bananas to win, it's ride or die. Like I want Nani to win. Like I never go into a season saying I want Bananas to win ever. But
honestly, I'm starting to drop out of Bananas fan club now. Honestly, I'm just looking back at his history and how he just treats. Maybe I'm late on this. I don't know. Like he doesn't treat people cool. Like I respect that as a competitor and shit like that, but like he does treat like people badly, and like especially the women.
Especially the women.
So
I don't know. Like Nani wants to be his partner.
No, I mean I respect that as a competitor, but like personality wise, though, like
he's like awful.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting off the bandwagon of Bananas right now.
It's been 20 years.
Well, and Morgan's like Instagram. She's like very like single, I'm free, and doing such cute things where I'm like, fuck him.
Yeah, no, I agree.
No, I don't. First of all, I don't feel bad for Morgan at all, and that's
I don't feel bad for her. I think
she knew what she signed up for. First of all, when you're with Jay, when you cheat on somebody with somebody else, and you're all together, and then don't say that person. Don't be surprised that person cheats on you.
Yeah, but again, like, and you go back to. Well, that's who Bananas is.
Yeah.
Like, he's never been anything different. Sure. Like, yeah, you look back, you get off the train. Like, but like, it's not like he's any different than he was before. It's not like he got worse. He's not a Kara.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was, and then it was just. But yeah, like I said, I can't with this season right now.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
just
yeah. So hyped for fucking Ride or Die. It's gonna
yeah,
make
man.
and the challenge
Oh,
history is starting this Wednesday.
that is
That's gonna
true.
be fun. I can't wait to watch that.
Hopefully that's good. Like I said, it just like I said, this show was doing so well, and it just let the bad taste in my mouth right there.
Yeah.
It really did. So I don't know how. So are these other challenge shows are all going to be on CBS as well?
I think they're gonna be on Paramount Plus.
Oh, so not so the Britain, all the other outside of countries, it's all Paramount Plus.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so that's pretty much taking place for All Stars then, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Probably.
Damn, man. Oh,
I
shit was just.
mean, I hope they learned something. Well, I guess they didn't because
But how much control did CBS have, and then how much control did MTV production have?
that's what I'm saying. Like, were they like arguing? I don't know, maybe. But then that makes I question so much now.
It does,
Right? Because like then like what it like Survivor and like all those CBS reality shows, like how much production is put into them? Because I don't feel like there was like a ton of production in like the challenges before, maybe for the drama, but not for like the competition.
Well, I did read that like people who were on the challenge compared the production to like The Amazing Race and Survivor, and they were like, dude, like never would the shit that went down with the challenge go down in the Survivor or The Amazing Race.
Like there would be more production in the challenge.
Like they wouldn't, like production was like better. Like half the shit wouldn't have happened.
Got it. Like it wouldn't even went there.
Yeah, like it wouldn't.
Yeah, but I feel like that's what makes the challenge better. That I feel like that's production's too far into those shows.
Maybe
when you're saying it wouldn't have happened,
but like the setup, they're talking about the setup of the competitions and like more of that, not like the, I guess, cutting of the video.
Got it.
I don't know, man. I just got no words almost.
Yeah.
I just got no words. Like you start off strong and then you give me this shit. So like, will they learn from their mistakes? Who the hell knows? But like I said, shorter than expect. So like I said, I thought we are gonna challenge season 38 in November. Well, no, we're getting in October. So now, like honestly, that's as soon as the history of that. Yeah, as soon as that little history lesson is over, bam, we get to this one. So yeah, man. Like I said, I can't wait. I'll be cheering for Nani. Not so much the bananas, but I have no choice. But Nuri, oh my God, so beautiful,
gorgeous.
I don't know what I don't know why my urges of her it's just like coming out. I always thought she was beautiful, but then like I don't know. I just don't know. Now it's
I
just
feel
like
they're not gonna put the winners like Nelson and Reese as like the heads of the posters. But maybe they do. I don't know.
I don't know. But yeah, Liz,
I'm not saying anything.
yeah. But no, Liz, that's about it right now. You have like any other things to say before we go head up out of here because it was just really can't really say much. I'm just like I tweeted for the first time in the channel. I said I'm speechless after watching this final, and not in a good way.
Mm-hmm. Terrible,
awful.
Yeah, nothing we can really do about it. Honestly, nothing we really do about it. So yeah, so if you guys tell us what you guys think about how this season was, how this final was for you guys. Comment, let me know what you guys think. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe. If you're watching on Facebook, like, share it. I mean, this just been this final was just bad.
Bad,
It
bad, bad.
just left a bad taste in our mouths, and I'm just like, I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, like I said, we got Challenge Ride or Die coming out soon, but I really don't know if CBS names we have to be going through some arguments right now.
100%.
They have to. They can't. They can't sit here and say, "Oh yeah, this final was fine." No, it wasn't. It flat out wasn't. So yeah. So anyway, guys, if you're a fan of the challenge, please let us know in the comment section below what you guys think about this challenge. Because we're just happy that it's over now.
Yes, at this point.
So shout out to Danny and Sarah. Like I said, they didn't quit. I know a lot of people didn't like Sarah this season, but I didn't mind her. She didn't quit. Unlike all these other people quit it. So like,
Cheers to the real winner of this season, and that's Kiki.
Kiki!
Kiki, do you love me?
Kiki!
I hate that damn song. But yes, that's the real words for today. It's Kiki and Danny's cowboy ass. But yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, subscribe to get subscribe. If you want to see more videos like this. Like I said, videos just keep on going. It just keeps on going. So hopefully maybe we get some more people to join us. To talk about challenge Ride or Die, because we would. Like I said, friends of mine that watch the challenge are watching this. Please let me know if everyone be part of this discussion. It's always a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll get some more people for Ride or Die. So as always, guys, y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. And that's what my favorite rapper J. Cole said. There is no such thing as a life better than yours. Take care, everybody.